So now it's round 2 for the champs. Despite facing adversity, Golden State's best were at their best, eliminating the Rockets. And even though half the splash is still on the side, it is back in Oakland and a hometown kid in round 2. Damian Lillard from Oakland has led the Blazers to the second round for the second time in 3 years. Now, can he in Portland shock the world? The 5 seed Portland Trailblazers and the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors start round 2 of the playoffs with game 1 of the Western semifinals for these teams here at Oracle Arena. Beautiful day in the Bay Area. The A's are playing across the parking lot of the Coliseum inside Oracle. This series gets started as Golden State saw San Antonio impressively demolish Oklahoma City in game 1 of their series. And some great guys helping off the bench.
There's no doubt about it. Now, Maurice Spates at the center position, and then Andre Iguodala at forward or guard, and then Livingston starting. Look at that. Double figures for all 3 guys, because as well as they can give you the points. 55 points in this series. Look at that 3-point shooting, and the assists are there. They are a very difficult cover.
Taco Bell starting lineups will show you that Damian Lillard, that O is in part for Oakland, hometown kid, as he joins McCollum, Aminu, Harkless, and Plumlee without Steph Curry and Sean Livingston in for the Warriors. And for more, on the tight turn
when you're in the grammar school, the elementary league, cannot lose your man.
We'll check out today's Better Matters. It's brought to you by Verizon Wireless. 10 of the first 14 for the other Splash Brothers play.
You can see right there, Thompson came off of a staggered screen. Here in transition, he just creates a space himself. Now, anytime that he drives down that baseline, you must protect yourself about the fadeaway. Now, when you play defense against Golden State in transition, they love the give and go. They love the give and go.
Back here by the Blazers. And Steve Kerr takes time out. Golden State doubling Portland in his first.
NBA playoffs on ABC. Brought to you by Jaguar. See the new generation of Jaguar at JaguarUSA.com. And Taco Bell's beefy, crunch, and cheesy double beef burritos.
Today's King of the Court is brought to you by Burger King. A little bit of a homecoming. Damian Lillard, not too far from here, as we mentioned, grew up in Brookfield Village, just 2 miles from Oracle, and his high school just a half-dozen miles from the arena here. So he is thrilled to come back. Product of the Wildcats at Oakland High School, and has played well against his hometown team. 3 of his 5 top-scoring games this year. The Warriors give you one as well. We'll continue with more after this message and a word from your ABC station.
Man who set the screen also enabled the defender to get over or through to make the coverage.
In Game 7, so Dragic and the Heat move on. They'll play the winner of Game 7 tonight. That's Pacers and Raptors, and Game 2 of that series will be on ESPN Thursday night. Inside Toronto as the halfway point of the second quarter. Game 1 of the West semifinals. Well, the big news Friday, away from the playoff games, Luke Walton, the Warriors assistant, named as the Lakers head coach. Drafted second round, 2-time champion, one of the father and son champions in the league. Of course, his dad, Bill, with the great Blazers. And terrific job as an interim coach. And everyone here at Golden State, led by Steve Kerr, appreciative of the efforts, honoring him with the Coach of the Year presentation. How about Bill Walton's tweet? Who would have ever thought that little Luke Walton would be the head coach of the Lakers? So happy for him. We're happy for you, Bill.
Throughout his career. But at 6'7", he can run a team. He can score the ball. He can post up. He can give you excellent defense.
Continue to look at who's moving forward. Brought to you by Heineken. What defensive effort by the Warriors here today?
Now just keep an eye on the defense here. Once I go by my man, here's your first rotation, and you're going to see the jam up. And now they're going to come at you again. Two guys going for the shot block on the baseline. You beat a man, all of a sudden, here are three white shirts again in the picture. Then on the Plumlee, the block by Bogut. Now watch this. This is Green. Green's on the point guard. Bogut, hey, I'm switching off. I'm making the call. I called out the switch to the corner, and I'm going to fight this guy. And then what happens? I'm ready to block.
That is what they do. Stopping a couple of scores. Got within 9. Take it right back to a 14-point lead. Combo because of the injury to Curry, but Klay Thompson accepting the big role, setting the tone in game 1. Sage Steele, Doug Collins, Jalen Rose coming up with a halftime report after this.
NBA playoffs on ABC. Brought to you by Ford. Go further. And DirecTV. Don't just watch TV. DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Yesterday by the Spurs, by the way. Klay Thompson, 22 points in the first half. By the way, it's the first time the Warriors and Blazers have ever faced off in the postseason so far. Golden State looking good. Mike and Hubie back after this.
Oakland Warriors.
This presentation of the NBA playoffs will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Back in the home of the champs. Bay Area, another beautiful day. 9 teams left with hopes of winning the 2016 NBA title. Good start to round 2 for Golden State, leading 65-51. First half, a half that we saw Klay Thompson and the rest of the Warriors stepping up both ends of the floor.
Well, you could say the kid, how about that? That's at least 3 steps out past the three-point line. No dribble needed. Easy shot. Now, once I give, I'm going. Give and go, cut, and then everyone falling asleep as you would beat him to the basket. Now, I come on the baseline, I get my screen, I catch and shoot. I'm the best in quickness on the catch and shoot. Now, at this end of the floor, this guy's been a monster. Draymond Green has just been outstanding, not just with the steals, but also the rotations. And how about this pass right before the half? And he throws it the length of the floor, and then we get the great execution by Thompson. Only fitting a Thompson and Green show that we're seeing, Mike.
Absolutely. Combined for 34 of the 65. Meantime, the two guys who've got to get it done. Jalen was talking about the size issue. They combined for 3 of 18 against the long and well-defending Warriors. Lisa, let's look ahead to the second half.
Yeah, Michael, I was just
12-6 start to the quarter for the Warriors. Have them up by 20.
In 5 times, and all I know is you tip your hat to that one, let me tell you.
Timeout. Taken by Portland.
NBA playoffs on ABC. Brought to you by Mazda. Driving matters. And Fitbit. Find your fit at Fitbit.com.
We just heard from the missing MVP. It has made more reliance on this terrific bench. Andre Iguodala, gold medal in the finals. MVP, the former Wildcat. Sean Livingston, his 9th stop, that nearly catastrophic knee injury. But excellent role here. Leandro Barbosa, Brazilian blur. Not that same speed when he won the 6th man of the year, but still effective. And most Spates saw by 20 as we head to the 4th quarter here on game 1. And a couple of guys sent to the showers earlier. Anderson Varejao saying, remind me how good we are. Blazers down. We'll continue with more after this message and a word from your ABC station. Good to have you back with us here in Oakland. And not been a good homecoming day for Oakland-born Damian Lillard, 3 of 17. He and the league's most improved player award winner this year. Game 7 in NBA history. And the winner there will see the Heat on Thursday in Toronto if Toronto wins, in Miami if Indiana wins. And he dove at that ball as it was being bounced before they got to the hash mark to call the timeout. Blazers not giving in at all. Down 15.
NBA playoffs on ABC. Brought to you by Land Rover. Above and beyond.
The game, a tough game 1. But he and the Blazers will be back in town for game 2. But they'll be down 1-0 in the series. A good young man is well. Draymond Green, his triple-double, Klay Thompson's 37. The headlines in the Game 1 win by the Warriors. Back to wrap it up here in Oakland in a moment. Golden State Warriors are now 78-10 this year. That's 73-9 regular season. The 4-1 series win over Houston and Game 1 of this Western Conference semifinal as Golden State and San Antonio make loud statements about their potential path to meet in the Western Conference Finals. Remember, there's another Game 7 tonight on TNT. And Toronto and Indiana. We have great action for you next weekend here on ABC, including Saturday night, Game 3 of this series, and then on Sunday afternoon, Cleveland and Atlanta. Thanks to Ed Fibishoff, our producer, Ken Dennis, our director, and our entire team. Local news coming up, or world news for many of you out here in the Bay Area. Stay tuned. Post-game, after-the-game coverage of the Warriors win with Hall of Famer Hubie Brown and Lisa Salters, Mike Tirico. Thanks for watching the home of the NBA Finals, ABC.